In this video, we'll modify the Toposolid in two different ways that will be visible from section view. I've opened up my section 1 view. There are two different things going on with the Toposolid we need to correct. The first is we need to remove this earth pattern. There are a lot of ways to do that. We'll go over how to do it in 3D. To solve the first problem of the crawl space, I'll open up my foundation view. From the Architecture tab, I can find the Component tool and choose Model in Place. From the Category list, I'll choose Toposolid. That will define the new component that I'm making as a Toposolid element and allow us to adjust the graphics accordingly. I'll say OK. I'll give the new element a name, and from the ribbon, I'll choose Void Form. In the drop-down, I'll choose Void Extrusion. Notice my draw panel opens up. I'll use the draw panel to create a space all around the crawl space inside of my foundation walls. From the Modify tab, I can choose the green check. I'll go back to section 1. I can see the element that I've created here. I can use the grips to adjust my element inside of the crawl space. Before finishing the model, I'll go to the Cut tool. I'll choose my Toposolid and the new element that I created. It should remove any dirt that was in the crawl space area. Once that's true, I can hit my second green check mark to finish my model. To fix the situation of my exterior stairs, I'll go to my 3D view. I'll do a drag select and filter out everything except for my floors, stairs, and Toposolid. I'll hit OK and then HH to hide those elements temporarily. I'll click on the Toposolid, and in my case, I'll need to unpin it to do this next step. With the Toposolid unpin, I'll use a top-down view, and from the ribbon, I can choose Add Point. The settings in the ribbon here are going to be very important. I'll make sure to choose Absolute in relation to my project base point. I'll set the elevation to -1 foot 8. With the properties set, I can click on the points around my stairs. Before adding points around my garage, I'll go back to the ribbon and change the absolute elevation to -1 foot 1. I'll put a few points around our garage. I can then hit Escape to get out of the tool and back to section 1. Notice my exterior stairs are now sitting on the Toposolid below. That should be true for section 2 as well, because we made that change to the entire 3D Toposolid. Both the crawl space void as well as the Toposolid adjustment should be visible in section 2 as well, because we made those changes in 3D. As a reminder, in this video, we modified our Toposolid in two different ways for our section view. The first was removing the earth from our crawl space area. The second was adjusting the elevation of our Toposolid around our exterior stairs. I hope this helps.